एक श्लोक इतना बड़ा हो सकता है।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji. Happy Ekadashi, happy Sankranti Prabhuji. Radhe Radhe.
Who can sing this shloka without mistake? Anybody? You can sing it.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shall I try, Prabhuji?
Try.
सुमनः समधर्मणां स्त्रीणां शरण आश्रमे पुष्पमधो गन्धवक्षुद्रतमं काम्यकर्म पिपाकजं कामसुखः लवं जैहि वै उपस्त्यादिविचिन्वतन् मिथुनीभूय तदह विनिवेशिता मनसं षडङ्ग्रिगणसमा गीतावद् अतिमनोहरा वनितादिजनलापेष्व अतितराम् अतिप्रलोभितकर्णम् अग्रेवृका युतावद् आत्मन आयुः हरतो अहोरात्रान्तान् काललवविशेषान् अविघ्नय्य गृहेषु विहरन्तं पृत्स्तथा एवा परोक्षम् अनुप्रवत्तो लुब्धा कः कृतान्तो अन्तः शरणेयम् इहा परा विद्यति तम् इमम् आत्मनम् आहो राजन् भिन्ना हृदयं द्रष्टुम् अर्हसीति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Anybody else who can sing this shloka without mistake?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sumanasam dharmanam strinam sharana ashrami pushpamadhu gandhavat क्षुद्रातमं धाम्य कर्म विपाकजं कामसुखलवे लवं जह्वयोपस्थ्यादि विचिन्वतं मिथुनीभूया तद् अभिनिवेशित मनसं षडङ्ग्रिगणसाम गीता गीतावतति मनोहरा वानितादिजना लापेष्व अतितरम् उति प्रलोभिता कर्णम् अग्रे व्रकयूतावद् आत्मना आयुरर्हतो अहो राजन् तान् काललवविशेषान् अविगण्य गृहेषु विहरन्तं पृष्ठत एवं परोक्षमनुप्रवृतो लुब्धकः कृतान्तो अन्तः शरेण यमिः पराविद्यति तम् इमम् आत्मनम् अहो राजन् भिन्ना हृदयं द्रष्टुम् अर्हसीति। Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Any more person without mumbling, fumbling? Hello. We go to the translation. Thank you. See, we are lucky. Mostly in Bhagavatam, it is in the form of a poetry. This is prose. Some places, fifth canto, a lot of prose will come. We are coming now, fifth canto. But in fourth canto, all the cantos, it's poetry. Poetry is very easy. But prose becomes very difficult to even pronounce. My dear king, woman who's very attractive in the beginning but at the end very disturbing is exactly like a flower which is attractive in the beginning and detestable at the end. With woman, the living entity is entangled with lusty desires and he enjoys sex just as one enjoys the aroma of a flower. He thus enjoys a life of sense gratification from his tongue to his genitals. In this way, the living entity considers himself very happy in family life. United with his wife, he always remains absorbed in such thoughts. He feels pleasure in the hearing the talks of the wife and children. which are like the sweet humming of bumblebees, which collect honey from flower to flower. He forgets that before him in time, which is taking away his lifespan with the passing of day and night. He does not see the gradual diminishing of his life, nor does he care about the superintendent of death who is trying to kill him from behind. Just try to understand this. You are in a precarious position and are threatened from all sides.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by Jivanjay, Sesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Materialistic life means forgetting one's constitutional position as the eternal servant of Krishna, and this forgetfulness is especially enhanced in the Grihastha Ashrama. In the Grihastha Ashrama, a young man accepts a young wife who is very beautiful in the beginning, but in due course of time, after giving birth to many children and becoming older and older, she demands many things from the husband to maintain the entire family. At such a time, the wife becomes detestable to the very man who accepted in her younger days. One becomes attached to the Grihastha Ashrama for two reasons only. The wife cooks palatable dishes for the satisfaction of her husband's tongue, and she gives him sexual pleasure at night. A person attached to the Grihastha Ashrama is always thinking of these two things, palatable food and sex enjoyment. The talks of the wife, which are enjoyed as a family recreation, and the talks of the children both attract the living entity. He thus forgets that he has to die someday and has to prepare for the next life if he wants to put into a congenial body. The deed in the flower garden is an allegory used by the great sage Narada to point out to the king that the king himself is similarly entrapped by such surroundings. Actually, everyone is surrounded by such a family life which misleads one. The living entity thus forgets that he has to return home back to Godhead. He simply becomes entangled in family life. Prahlad Maharaj has therefore hinted, Hitvatmapatam grihamandakupam vanam gato yaddarim ashrayeta. Family life is considered a blind well, andakupam, into which a person falls and dies without help. Prahlad Maharaj recommends that while one's senses are there and one is strong enough, he should abandon the Grihastha Ashrama and take the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, going to the forest of Vrindavana. According to the Vedic civilization, one has to give a family life at a certain age, the age of 50, take vanaprastha and eventually remain alone as a sannyasi. That is the prescribed method of the Vedic civilization known as Varnashrama Dharma. When one takes sannyasa after enjoying family life, he pleases the Supreme Lord Vishnu. One has to understand one's position in family or worldly life. That is called intelligence. One should not remain always trapped in family life to satisfy his tongue and genitals in association with a wife. In such a way, one simply spoils his life. According to Vedic civilization, it is imperative to give up the family at a certain age by force if necessary. Unfortunately, so-called followers of Vedic life do not give up their family even at the end of the life unless they are forced by death. There should be a thorough overhauling of the social system, and society should revert to the Vedic principles, that is, the four Varnas and the four Ashramas. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Chalo. Sattvam vichaksha mrigacheष्टितमात्मनो anta.
Gaccham mrigacheštita atmano antah
Tittam
चित्तं
niyachariti
नियच्चरितकर्णधुनिं
Citam
चिते
niyachariti chite
Gatham.
Jayyanganashramam
जय्यङ्गनाश्रममसत्तमयूथगाथम्
asattamayuthagavam
Saranam niramakramena.
Hanta
Sharanam
Sharanam
शरणं
viramakramiha.
Dear
विरमाक्रमेण
King, just try to understand the allegorical position of the deer. Be fully conscious of yourself and give up the pleasure of hearing about promotion to heavenly planets by fruitive activity. Give up household life which is full of sex as well as stories about such things. Take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the mercy of the liberated soul. In this way, please give up your attraction for material existence.
Purport. In one of his songs, Srila Narottama Dasa Thakura writes, Karma khanda gnana khanda kevala vishayara bhanda amruta baliya ye bhakaya नाना योनि सदा फिरे कधर्य भक्षण करे तारा जन्म अध पातयाया. Fruitive activities and mental speculation are simply cups of poison. Whoever drinks of them, thinking them to be a nectar, must struggle very hard life after life in different types of bodies. Such a person eats all kinds of nonsense and becomes condemned by his activities of so called sense enjoyment. People are generally enamored of the fruitive results of worldly activity and mental speculation. They generally desire to be promoted to heavenly planets, merge into the existence of the Brahman, or keep themselves in the midst of the family life, enchanted by the pleasures of the tongue and genitals. The great sage Narada clearly instructs King Bharishman not to remain his entire life in the Grihastha. Being in the Grihastha means being under the control of one's wife. One has to give up all this and put himself into the ashrama of the Paramahamsa, that is, put himself under the control of the spiritual master. The Paramahamsa ashrama is the ashrama of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, under whom the spiritual master has taken shelter. The symptoms of the bona fide spiritual master, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.3.21, Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta Jignasu Shreyamuttamam Shabde Parena Nishitam Brahmani Upasamashreyam. A person who is seriously desirous of achieving real happiness must seek out a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. The qualification of a spiritual master is that he must have realized the conclusion of the scriptures by deliberation and arguments and thus be able to convince others of these conclusions. Such great personalities who have taken complete shelter of the Supreme Godhead, leaving aside all material considerations, ought to be understood as a bona fide spiritual master. A Paramahamsa is one who has taken shelter of the Parabrahman, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If one takes shelter of the Paramahamsa, spiritual master, gradually through training and instruction, he will become detached from worldly life and ultimately return home back to Godhead. The particular mention of Anganashramam Asattama Yutagatham is very interesting. The whole world is in the clutches of Maya, being controlled by women. Not
हाँ
only not only is one controlled by the woman who is one's wife,
कौन
but one is also controlled by so many sex literatures. That is the cause of one's being entangled in the material world. One cannot give up this abominable association through one's own effort, but if one takes shelter of a bona fide spiritual master who is a Paramahamsa, he gradually becomes elevated to the platform of spiritual life. The pleasing words of the Vedas that inspire one to elevate oneself to the heavenly planets or merge into the existence of the Supreme or for the less intelligence who are described in Bhagavad Gita as Maya Aphavrita Gnanaha, those whose knowledge is taken away by the illusory energy. Real knowledge means understanding the miserable condition of material life. One should take shelter of a bona fide liberated soul, the spiritual master, and gradually elevate himself to the spiritual platform and thus become detached from the material world. According to Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura, Hamsa Sharanam refers to the cottage in which saintly persons live. Generally, a saintly person lives in a remote place in the forest or in a humble cottage. However, we should note that the times have changed. It may be beneficial for a saintly person to become a preacher, especially in Western countries. He has to invite many classes of men who are accustomed to living in comfortable apartments. Therefore, in this age, a saintly person has to make proper arrangements to receive people and attract them to the message of Krishna consciousness. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, perhaps for the first time, introduced motor cars and palatial buildings for the residence of saintly persons just to attract the general public in big cities. The main fact is that one has to associate with a saintly person. In this age, people are not going to search out a saint in the forest, so the saints and sages have to come to the big cities to make arrangements to receive the people in general who are accustomed to the modern amenities of material life. Gradually, such persons will learn that palatial buildings or comfortable apartments are not at all necessary. The real necessity is to become free from material bondage in whatever so possible. According to the orders of Srila Rupa Goswami, अनासक्त्य विषयान् यथार्हम् उपयुञ्जतः निर्बन्ध कृष्ण संबंधे युक्तं वैराग्यमुच्यते. When one is not attached to anything but at the same time accepts everything in relationship to Krishna, one is rightly situated above possessiveness. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.255. One should not be attached to material opulence, but material opulence may be accepted in Krishna conscious movement to facilitate the propagation of the movement. In other words, material opulence may be accepted as Yukta Vairagya, that is for renunciation. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashad Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Svatvam Vichikshami Gacheshitamatmano Anta.
Tatvam vichakshya mrigacheštitam atmano antascha.
Tamniyacha Hridikarna Dhunim Chachitte.
Chittam niyat hridikarna dhunim cha chitte.
Jayangana Shamama Sattamayuta Gatam.
Jayam gaganashamam sattam yodhakayam.
Ini Hamsa Sharanam Viramakramena.
Ini hansa sharanam viramakramena.
My dear king, just try to understand the allegorical position of the deer. Be fully conscious of yourself and give up the pleasure of hearing about promotion on a heavenly planet by fruitive activity. Give up household life which is full of sex as well as stories about such thing, and take shelter of Supreme Personality Godhead through the mercy of the liberated soul. In this way, please give up your attraction for material existence. Hare Krishna, everybody. Now, how is the audio?
Fine, Prabhuji.
Good, very good.
Very good. Very good.
Very good, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
So we are talking about what today? Samspritihi. Samspritihi. There is one lecture that Srila Prabhupada continuously talks about Samspritihi. Terrible material existence. Okay. Hare Krishna. Now audio is better?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
So, samsmritihi, that is why this whole thing is being spoken. If the material existence was something which is comfortable for the living entity, why Srila Prabhupada will write in every purport, go back home, back to Godhead, go back home, back to Godhead. ये क्यों लिखेंगे? ठीक है ना? भगवद गीता में कृष्ण says, जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि. Yes, who knows the shloka?
जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुःख दोषानुदर्शनम.
Very nice, very nice. Anybody else? ठीक है, दुःख दोषानुदर्शनम. So when somebody can actually understand material existence is miserable, then we can talk. You know, somebody, I told you the famous joke I told you many times. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, how do I preach to one man? He's saying he's very happy and he's not scared of death. Prabhupada said, leave him, he's a madman. कोई फायदा नहीं, वो पागल है. Don't waste your time. So actually we are mad. Hey, somewhere in the heart, we are not convinced that I am in a miserable material existence. I am not convinced. There is one lecture where Srila Prabhupada talks about samsmritihi and very strongly emphasizing the pain of material existence. Why is it such an illusion that I am that I'm not conscious I'm in a painful condition. So that example Prabhupada takes, once a king was there. So he gave punishment to somebody. क्या punishment दिया? उसका सिर पकड़ के पानी में डाला. कैसा होगा? 1 मिनट बाद, 2 मिनट बाद बहुत बुरी हालत हो जाएगी, है ना? हो जाएगा ना? Very difficult existence. Then after that, उसका सिर बाहर निकाला. कैसा है? Very nice. फिर डाला जा अंदर. So हमारा existence, material existence is actually continuously suffering. But in between we get some kind of interruption. कैसे है यार? बहुत अच्छे. Therefore Prabhupada gives a joke in his Vrindavana Bhajana. He talks about nice, fine, fine. He talks about fine. किसी को पूछो English में, how are you? Fine. So Prabhupada said this is the biggest illusion. We are not fine. We are continuously suffering. When somebody understands this fact that is continuously suffering, then he comes to sanity. Then we can talk. Correct? Why will somebody agree to this heavy philosophy and of material existence and he is scared of continuing his material existence? Why somebody will agree to all that unless he is convinced he is suffering? Correct? तुम बोलोगे भागवत पढ़ने का ये क्यों भाई? मैं खुश है. Therefore many people, when they don't like us, when they don't want spiritual life, जब हम जाते हैं ना, पहले वो यही बोलते हैं, I am very happy. है ना? पहले बोलते हैं, I am very happy. मतलब तुम चुप रहो, I am very happy. तुम मेरे को कुछ सुनने का जरूरत नहीं. I am very happy. So this is the big illusion. I am happy. We are not happy, no. And that is why we state, it is said, okay, this is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. So we should analyze, is Janma very pleasant? In the Bhagavatam there is a prayer. When child is in the womb, he prays to the Lord. Anybody has crammed that stuti? Or the prayer of the child in the womb? That's also, some people cram that. Beautiful prayers the child offers to the Lord. Somebody can look at that. Actually, it's a fact. Shukadeva Goswami spoke very strongly. He didn't want to come out only, but according to Bhagavatam, everybody has that prayer. I don't want to come out. Again I will be trapped by Maya. Again I will continue this material existence. And person feels terrible misery in the womb. Terrible misery within the womb. In a dark place. Suppose आपको एक बैग के अंदर पैक करते हैं अंधेरे में, बिल्कुल अंदर लाइट नहीं आएगा, ऐसा पैक करें, है ना? उल्टा टांग दे ऊपर से, कैसा लगेगा आपको? बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, है ना? एक दिन नहीं रहना को मन करेगा. करेक्ट? आपको 1 घंटे में आप पागल हो जाएंगे. इमेजिन वी हैव टू लिव फॉर 9 months लाइक दैट. इट्स वेरी पेनफुल एक्सिस्टेंस. And then when a child is born, again miserable condition. He may die in birth itself. He is in so much difficulty. इसलिए कोई भी बच्चा पैदा होता है रोते हुए पैदा होता है.
Prabhuji,
Sure.
the chat disabled.
You located the prayer of the child in the womb. You want to be convinced, huh? Yes, sir.
3:31.
Chat disabled, Prabhuji.
प्रभु जी आपकी चैट में है.
Okay. चलो आ जाओ. We can show you. Yeah. Who is going to chant this shloka? A new person take a chance. Give a chance always to new. Yes.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम.
चलो.
सोहम वसन्नपि विभो बहु दुःखवासं गर्भन्न निर्जिगामिषे बहिरन्धकूपे यत्रोपयातमुपतिदेव माया मिथ्यामदिर्यदनो संसृतिचक्रमेतत्.
Therefore, this word samsmriti, samshriti, just look at this word. Prabhupada says material existence, samsmriti means samskar, samsriti, wow, so many, but Prabhupada always translates samsmriti as material, see, continual birth and death, material existence. Yes? Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Therefore, my Lord, although I am living in a terrible condition, I do not wish to depart from my mother's abdomen to fall again into the blind well of materialistic life. Your external energy called Deva Maya at once captures the newly born child and immediately false identification, which is the beginning of the cycle of continual birth and death begins.
You see that? He's praying, therefore, I'm living in a miserable material condition. In fact, you see that we have beyond, there was a birth again, death again, a nice video in which all the prayers were nicely typed.
Therefore, without being educated anymore, I shall deliver myself from the darkness of nations with the help of my friend Clear Consciousness. Simply by keeping the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu in my mind, I shall be saved from entering into the wombs of many mothers for repeated birth and death.
Yeah, it is said that we are given a memory of the last 100 births. As seeing that situation, person understand मैं कर क्या रहा है? हाँ? Suppose आपको एक वीडियो दे दिया जाए आपके पिछले 100 जन्म, क्या आपका क्या हाल होगा उसके बाद? वो बोले मैं कर क्या रहा है? पागल की तरह भटक रहा है इधर में, कुत्ते बिल्ली की तरह कूद रहा है मैं इधर. Because we are not accepting this fact, we are not becoming serious in Krishna consciousness. We are not accepting that I am suffering. And that I have been suffering for hundreds and millions of births I have been suffering. Okay, now this was at the end. Okay? It's a beautiful prayer, so pad lena kabhi time. So this is material existence, therefore samsmriti. So Janma is very, very miserable. We can accept that. We saw, this is an eyewitness account. Now you cannot, in science, have an access to this. Correct? You don't know what a child is feeling in the womb. But you can use your common sense, because the child is not dead, he is living. And 7 months in human form of life, 7 months his consciousness manifest. And from 7 lunar month to 10 lunar month is there in the womb. So 3 months, this is his consciousness in the womb. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, you gave a promise. Anybody knows that shloka? He said, you gave a promise, you will worship Krishna in the womb. Think anybody can try. ChatGPT को पूछो, किस भजन में है? Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I will. You gave a promise, but then we have forgotten that.
भूलिया तुम्हारे संसारे असिया.
Yeah, you know, what is that particular stanza where he says, I gave a promise? Okay. So we are, from the womb, we are in a very difficult condition. We come to this world, we are continuously suffering birth, we are suffering old age, miserable condition. We are suffering diseases, again miserable condition. We are suffering death, again miserable condition. The whole material existence is nothing but intense suffering, correct? Yes, suffering. But we are not conscious of this condition. When old age is suffering, you meet somebody who's 95-year-old, 96-year-old, and the body is, so many difficulties are there. करेक्ट, सुनने को मिलता है कभी, है ना? घर में जाते हैं दादी से सुनने को मिलता है ना, मिलता है ना? द पेन ऑफ द ओल्ड एज, टेरिबल पेन ऑफ डिजीजेस. जरा हॉस्पिटल जरा चला जाओ, ऑर्थोपेडिक वार्ड में जरा जाओ 2 मिनट के लिए. किसी का हाथ ऊपर टंगा रहता है, किसी का पैर, एंड बहुत अच्छा म्यूजिक चल रहा होता है उधर. 40-50 लोग. देखा कभी? नहीं देखा ना, देखना कभी जाके. क्योंकि क्या है ना, ये सब छुपा दिया जाता है आपसे. है? कोई दिखाता है क्या मूवी में सब लोग हाथ पैर ऊपर टंगा रो रहे? नहीं नहीं, वो तो मजे दिखाते हैं। मूवी इज नथिंग बट एडवर्टाइजमेंट ऑफ मेटेरियल एग्जिस्टेंस। कितना सुंदर है, देखो कितने मजे कर सकते हो। इट इज हाइडिंग द रियलिटी ऑफ पेन which is actually the fact. How much miserable pain people come out of operation theater, how much pain they are in, है ना? जब anesthesia के effect निकलता है, people are writhing in pain. So material existence means actually terrible material suffering. Material existence means suffering. Now when somebody decides to come out of the pain of material existence, then certain things are noted and we can appreciate that. Correct? What is person doing mainly in the material existence? He sees a wife as a object of his pleasure. Correct? Pumsa Sriya, what is the shloka?
पुंसा स्त्रिया मिथुनि भावमेतत् योर्मते हृदय ग्रंथि माहुर ततो गृह आप्त सुताप्त
Vittai.
वित्तैर जनस्य मोहोयम अहम ममेति। सॉरी प्रभु,
भगवान बचा दिया किसी तरह। ठीक है, पुंसा स्त्रिया, ठीक है ना? So man sees the woman, woman sees the man, and then they go near an illusion. हृदय ग्रंथि आहो, सोते प्रेम हो गया, प्रेम नहीं हुआ, काम हो गया। एंड देन अतः गृह क्षेत्र सूत आप्त वित्त, देन अ पर्सन लाइफ बिकम्स मोर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड। गृह घर चाहिए अभी प्राइवेसी के लिए, क्षेत्र कोई जॉब चाहिए, सूता बच्चे चाहिए, आपता कुछ फ्रेंड्स चाहिए। Prabhupada says friends mean they should come to the house and say how nicely you are managing. Friends are needed. In that Prabhupada, Arjuna also says in the Bhagavad Gita, if I kill everybody, who will come and appreciate my palace? क्या फायदा है? एटलीस्ट अपने cousins, relatives उनको तो मार दूंगा, तो opulent palace में राजा बन के फायदा क्या? वो बोले कोई तो आके बोलने का ना, यार बड़े मजे से राज्य कर रहा है ना, नहीं तो क्या फायदा? So pumsa sriya mithuni bhav में तयो मिथो हृदय ग्रंथि आहु अतः गृह क्षेत्र। Prabhupada says, suppose आप किसी, you are on the top of a building, ठीक है, and there are 10,000 women there, और आपका नजर एक उसी में जाता है जो आपका बीवी है, क्या बाकी उससे सुंदर नहीं है? हो सकता है उससे ज्यादा सुंदर है, उसी को क्यों देख रहे हो? बिकॉज हृदय ग्रंथि आहु, रस्सी बंध चुकी है। पुंसा स्त्रिया मिथुन अतः गृह क्षेत्र, ठीक है, तयोर मितो हृदय ग्रंथिया अतः गृह क्षेत्र सूत आप्त वित्त, एंड देन दीज थिंग्स आर नीडेड वन आफ्टर अनदर। फाइनली मनी 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 स्वीटर देन हनी हनी हनी, है ना? जनस मोहम गृहमय, जनस मोहम, people illusioned by complete material existence, then they become conscious of I and mine. You have seen a small child, because at that age his material desires are not present, he doesn't have conscious conception of I and mine. It doesn't have. You have seen छोटा बच्चा ट्रेन में होगा, सभी से खेलता है वो, है ना? सभी को ऐसा देखता रहता है, और उसको ये मालूम नहीं ये मेरा और उसका है। किसी का मोबाइल रख लेता, उसको ये नहीं कि मेरा उसका, उसको कंसेप्शन नहीं है ऐसा। It doesn't have. So now, so this guy, anyway, so material existence means gradual entanglement in this anxieties of material existence. And biggest danger is that we are suffering in the material world with lot of pain. The example he is reminding Narad Muni again, please consider the example of the deer. Any moment the deer will be killed by either the tiger or the hunter. But he is just enjoying little pleasure. And the Bhagavatam is reminding him, please think about that. He's telling Prachina Parishad, don't be so excited about traveling to heavenly planets. He's telling him, don't be so excited. Because वो वही कर रहा था, कर्म कांड यज्ञ कर रहा था, because शीने पुण्य मर्तलोकम विशंति, you will fall down again to the material existence. क्या कर रहे हो? Try to existence, overall material existence is miserable. Even Indra is in anxiety. Vishwamitra is doing tapasya, usko bhi trouble ho jata hai. अरे यार मर गया ये आ जाएगा. So much. Nobody in the material world, including Brahma, nobody can live peacefully. Material existence mean miserable. Therefore, even Brahma is doing tapasya to go back to God. Just because he is Brahma, he is not going back to God. He also does continuous tapasya. And Bhagavatam says sometimes if he develops little ahankara and big Brahma, he has to take birth again. Again takes birth again in the middle. He cannot get out. So, right from Brahma Bhuvana Loka,
Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartinottara
मामुपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. Correct.
correct, Brahma Bhuvana Loka, don't try to go anywhere in the material existence. What is going to happen? Material existence means suffering is there. You cannot escape suffering. So anything except pure devotion service is a waste of time. Anything except pure devotion service is a waste of time. And it's entangling. So therefore the example was elaborately he has spent time, Narad Muni has spent elaborately time he has spent to explain this to King Prachina Parishad or what of Barishman, both names are being used. And he is being guided to come out of this. Try to understand, kya kar rahe ho tum? So many animals you have slaughtered for this karma kanda punya. We know that even Buddha stopped this karma kanda punya bali. And he gave the Vedas, he said, I became so upset, even rejected the Vedas. So people can stop that. So similar thing he is doing, Prachina Parishad. So everywhere, so many animals are being sacrificed, huge balis are happening, just for some personal sense gratification, getting punya, some kind of punya, and I go to heaven. So Narad Muni is guiding, what are you doing? And very interesting, the King Prachina Parishad says, I didn't hear of this instruction. Actually what you are telling is quite contradictory to what I heard. मेरे जो कर्मकांडी गुरु थे वो तो यही सब बोले, ये पुण्य करो, जितने एस्ट्रोलॉजर हैं क्या बताते हैं, है ना, इधर राहु आ गया, अभी ये आ गया, ये करो वो करो. भागवतम में सब है ही नहीं. Bhagavatam says, no, don't bother about all these people. You focus and within your heart, take away the distraction. Two things have to go on parallelly. One side, I chant the holy name of the Lord. One side, I read Srila Prabhupada books. Other side, I also keep the mind away from sense objects. Therefore, Bhagavatam is warning what will actually keep us trapped in this world. It is warning, be careful. It looks very attractive, but you will be trapped and material existence will continue. So more and more, Prabhupada says the tongue and genitals so many times. The two purport at least 10 bar bol diya hoga. Why? That's all we are running after. Nobody likes to admit it. They say way to somebody's heart is through the food, correct? They say that or not? In fact, Srila Prabhupada created ISKCON by that only, no? Personally feast banate the America mein. Very important. लोग 10-10, 20-20 चपाती खा जाते थे, उतने बड़े कट्टे. Prabhupada later used to joke that. और यही नहीं, खा के वहीं पे प्लेट वैसे ही रख के निकल जाते थे. उनको कुछ संस्कार तो सही नहीं, जगह साफ करना है, प्लेट धोना है, नहीं, ऐसे ही निकल जाते थे, बेशरम. But Prabhupada was tolerating that. But he knows, I want to get these people, because why is he doing that? He has his Guru's order. His focus is that. How can I fulfill my Guru's order? For that he was ready to do anything. So therefore, people are running around. We use it for Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada says very nicely in the purport at the end, what you are doing is Yukta Vairagya. Because in the material existence, now Prabhupada says, if you make a hut in a forest, suppose jungle में हमने कुटिया बना ली, कौन आएगा उधर? कोई नहीं आएगा. Actually, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada says we should be in the crowded places. Practical preaching, it is easy. Where people can easily come. The more you go isolated, far away places, more and more difficult it becomes people to come. People are not interested. So jungle में कुटिया बनाओगे क्यों जाएगा? So many times find fault with ISKCON. You make opulent temples, है ना? We are also devotees are staying in an opulent position. Because Prabhupada did not want that this becomes another struggle then. People are used to live. हुआ था ना? Niyatra, one place we landed up and बिस्तर थोड़ा ठीक नहीं थे. कितना लोग मेरे को बोले रात को सोए नहीं हो. Prabhu, I didn't sleep, I slept on. मतलब थोड़ा सा discomfort, they can't even sleep. This is our condition actually. We are used to certain standard of comfort and cleanliness. है ना? We are used to, है ना? अब आपको बोल दिया जाए भाई सब लोग सब जमीन में सो जाओ, लोग आएंगे नहीं मंदिर में फिर. You can see the reality. People will not come. Now we have basic accommodation. And some people call me and said, can I come? I said, see, we have only ashram kind of accommodation, very simple. Sir, एक फोटो भेज सकते हैं क्या? नक्स दे आज. मैं बोलता नहीं हो, प्लीज नहीं आओ. होटल है वो, जाओ उधर उधर जाओ, होटल है. उसके बाद तुम्हें कैंसिल कर देता है. मैंने कहा हमारे पास अभी माफ करो, नहीं है हमारे पास, हमारा गेस्ट हाउस बना नहीं है, होटल है उधर रह सकते हो, मैं नाम चाहिए दे देता हूँ नंबर. Because फोटो तो. So much people are, they want to come. They don't, it's not that they don't want to come, they want to come, but they want to see it is comfortable. So now you say, no sir, the standard of our preaching will be, we should be ready to sleep on the floor and ready to go with a mug. We have some, like पहले गाँव में होता था ना, क्या टॉयलेट है ना, ऐसा वैसा रहेगा. आप देख लो जितना लोग आ रहा है उसका 1% भी नहीं आएगा. They will all go. थोड़ा सा डिस्कम्फर्ट मतलब जपा बंद, यात्रा खत्म, पूरा मूड ऑफ, ऐसा हालत है. थोड़ा सा डिस्कम्फर्ट. So in this condition, therefore in this condition, Acharyas understand the people of Kali Yuga. They say, let us focus on, can they just struggle to hear the holy name? उधर फोकस करो. अगर आप बोलो नहीं हिमालयस में आ जाओ, वहां पे बर्फ में बैठे हम लोग, who will come? Because they are very, already mentally they are disturbed so much. पागल हो गए मन में, इतना डिस्टर्बेंस है, पागल हो गए. How they can take little austerity outside? नहीं हो सकता है ना. The people who are Sattva-guna, see, austerities are done in Sattva-guna. Therefore, Brahmanas used to do austerities in Vedic because in Sattva-guna austerities are very pleasing and easy. Sama, Adama, Tapa. That is a qualification of Brahmana. He can do austerity, tapasya. Kshatriya cannot do that. Kshatriya को चाहिए soft bed. वैश्य को चाहिए soft bed. शूद्र को तो पैसे ही नहीं है, इसलिए लेटता जमीन में. ऐसे उसको भी चाहिए, लेकिन पैसा नहीं है. Simple living, simple thinking. That is Shudra. And simple living and high living, high thinking is Kshatriya and Vaishyas. And Brahmana, simple living, high thinking. वो नीचे भी लेटेगा, खुश है. आप क्षत्रिय वैश्य को नीचे लटा दो जरा एक दिन, पूरा मूड खराब हो जाएगा. पूरा कर हो जाएगा. This is the condition. So what Prabhupada knows this condition, and he says, therefore my spiritual master practically created a revolution. जब he was going in car, many people objected. Rolls Royce, उसमें वही थी कार. You have seen Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada with the car? बहुत लोग मतलब पागल, इतना ठीक है स्वामी जी कार. It was a revolution. स्वामी जी तो रोड में चलते थे पहले. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went walking all around India. नहीं, उसमें कुछ था भी नहीं. But when the vehicles came, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada used it. So somebody told Srila Prabhupada, so they are telling why we should use vehicle, we will walk. So Prabhupada said, let him walk only. Before him, I'll go and teach Krishna consciousness. Because all these Mayavadis, which are very fond of walking, और कभी-कभी नंगे भी जाते हैं, it is better before they reach and tell their nonsense philosophy, we reach everybody and tell them not to hear Mayavada. जाके बता दो, उसको सुनना नहीं आ रहा है, वो पीछे पैदल आ रहा है, सुनना नहीं उसको. मायावाद भाषा सुने, सर्वनाश नहीं सुनना, उसको आ रहा है पीछे, पैदल आ रहा है, उसको सुनना नहीं. But people are very attracted to this. People are very attracted. So anyway, tapasya will come within a system as we come more and more in Sattva-guna. That becomes easy. But because people are in Rajoguna, Tamoguna, let us not make this as the first thing. And therefore it's not. Prabhupada says, in the purport is saying, gradually they will understand. You see that in purport it says, gradually they will understand this is not primary. Correct? See, gradually such persons will learn that palatial building or comfortable apartment are not at all necessary. Just like brahmacharis live in the temple, we give them simple accommodation. एक dormitory में सबको डाल दिए, है ना? Gradually, expected. अब वो सोचा नहीं यार, मेरा रूम तो इतना छोटा है, उसका ऐसा होने का. अभी वो is gradual. It's a time-bound process. It will take time. Real necessity is something else. To become free from mental bondage in whatever way possible. Yena kena upayena. That is where the focus is. This is the shloka which is actually the shloka which creates a revolution. And it takes a lot of time. Goswami wrote it. But practical implementation is shown by Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. Anas, who knows the shloka?
अनासक्त्या विषयान् यथार्हम् उपयुञ्जतः निर्बन्धे कृष्ण सम्बन्धे युक्तं वैराग्यमुच्यते.
Anybody else want to chant?
अनासक्तस्य विषयान् यथार्हम् उपयुञ्जते निर्बन्धे कृष्ण सम्बन्धे युक्तं वैराग्यम् उच्यते. हरे कृष्ण.
ठीक है? It's not attached to him, but at the same time accept everything. Krishna Sambandhe. He sees everything connected to Krishna. See what happened? Enjoyment starts when it disconnects something from Krishna. So when I look at mobile, I know this mobile I have taken for service to Krishna, then there is no enjoyment. For enjoyment, you have to disconnect this to Krishna. Like Ravana was telling Sita, forget Rama. He cannot enjoy her. She's saying Ram, 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 Ram. How? Can you? आप नॉर्मल एग्जाम ही ले लो उस दुनिया में. आप किसी लड़की के पास गए, वो दूसरे लड़के का नाम ले रहा है, आप क्या एंजॉय कर पाओगे क्या? देखो है ना, he tried everything. He brought even the dead one head, duplicate head of Rama, that I killed him. उसका नाम जप करना बंद कर. राम 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 बंद कर. राम राम. How can he enjoy? So we can enjoyment is only possible when Krishna Sambandha is broken. And because in this word Krishna Sambandha is not there, therefore sinful activity. So the Yukta Vairagya is not easy. In the name of Yukta Vairagya, many people do sense enjoyment. This is a very red line, sort of a grey area. The name of Yukta Vairagya, we can do. अब क्या होता है? Therefore Prabhupada says, again and again we tell that the karmis in this world are having a rat race for sense objects. Correct? Because we are in their company, we develop the same kind of competition. We also join the rat race for sense objects. है ना? True? ऐसा ही है ना? I had gone some function and one person was telling, it was congregations and some people were, congregation is shades of grey again. Some are actually karmi, total karmis. Some are devotee and thoda karmi. Mix रहता है. So he was telling, अगला साल तक ना ऑडी तो ले लेने का आपको. He was telling. तो बात वही होता उनका. Correct? The whole talk is that only, to acquire sense object. They are having a rat race. They are envious of each other for that. So that is not Yukta Vairagya, that is open sense enjoyment. Correct? So therefore very important, Krishna Sambandha is there. So there was Yudhishthira Maharaj, he left his palace in a moment. Bharat Maharaj also showed tremendous Vairagya, he left the palace without any attachment. Because Krishna Sambandha was. He was having these things for service to Krishna. And when he felt, no, I want to search out for Krishna, He left those things. He did not show any enjoying spirit, no attachment, no attachment. So here is therefore we are dealing with opulence, but then enjoying spirit should not be there. True? Krishna Sambandha. When you look at the temple, ये कृष्णा का टेम्पल. Then when you walk, you not walk कि जैसे राजा नहीं walk करता अपने पैलेस में, है ना? You will not walk like राजा भी जब अपना पैलेस में walk करता है, what he will do? क्या बिल्डिंग है मेरा, है ना? नहीं, ये मेरा नहीं है, कृष्णा का पैलेस है, मैं इधर कृष्णा का एक सेवक है, इसलिए इधर रहता है. ये बार 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 कृष्ण संबंधा. ये टेम्पल किसका? आपका टेम्पल है, कृष्णा का टेम्पल. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? कुछ सेवा करने इधर है ना? वी आर कृष्ण सेवक का देर. So this is very important. And then we can yukta vairagya muchyate. This is actually yukta vairagya. Okay? So there were many things spoken in this verse, but overall the essence is this, that we are suffering in the material existence, enchanted, distracted by so many things of the material world. Okay? We should be very careful. Understand the material existence is very, very fearful, and I should not prolong my stay in the material world. Somehow I should become serious. See, somebody understands he is in danger, he becomes serious. है ना? किसी को पता दो ना, भयभीत कर दो situation, he becomes very, very serious. So let us understand before it is too late that I am in a fearful material existence, and let me become serious and attentively hear the holy name. मजाक करते हैं ना, किसी को बोलो एक बारी हरे कृष्णा कर ले, फिर गोली मारने वाला हूँ, कैसे जब करेगा? हरे कृष्णा, हरे, है ना? ध्यान से करेगा ना एक एक शब्द, है ना? तो मरना ही है. Similarly, let us understand we are in a fearful position and attentively chant the holy name. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी. हरे कृष्णा. दंडवत प्रणाम
प्रभु जी. दंडवत
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम.
हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा.
प्रणाम
प्रभु जी, वेरी ब्यूटीफुल परफॉर्मेंस टुडे.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम.
हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much.
But today is it's a new year for some people, no?
Yes प्रभु जी.
यस प्रभु जी.
For us today.
आज माघ मास शुरू हो गया.
I think those who are observing Lori, no Prabhu, it's a new year for them.
उगादी, हाँ?
संक्रांति.
No, Lori festival.
संक्रांति कल है.
मकर संक्रांति.
हम लोग वो उड़ाते थे ना बचपन में, क्या पतंग उड़ाते ना आज कुछ लोग.
यस प्रभु जी.
Agree and tell
Prabhu,
laddus.
why Lori is celebrated as a spirituality?
Uttarayan.
उत्तरायण, अब सारे देवता उड़ गए. अब सब बाबू, अरे सारे देवता उड़ गए आज, है ना? हाँ, अभी उठे, उत्तरायण उड़ गए.
प्रभु जी, तो भीष्म पितामह ने उत्तरायण में देह त्याग किया था ना?
He left the body now, na? He saw the Uttarayan starting.
So मोक्षदा एकादशी मोक्षदा एकादशी के बाद इतने.
अच्छा है, जो बच गए अभी तक बच गए. दक्षिणायन is not auspicious, no, to leave the body. तो अभी 6 महीने तक auspicious है.
तो पितामह को वरदान था ना, तो he selected this day.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. प्रभु जी, ये लॉरी एज ए स्पिरिचुअल मतलब क्या रिलेशन है स्पिरिचुअल और
लॉरी क्या होता है हमको तो मालूम नहीं. अभी आपस में
जी, Lori is because the harvest comes in ना in Punjab. So वो first grain celebrate करते हैं, offer करते हैं भगवान को.
It's a culture everywhere. The first grains. Yes, they will take the presents and offer in the temple and have a celebration. वही बड़ा होरी, उगादी, ये सब उसी के फंक्शन है, करेक्ट?
हाँ प्रभु जी, हमारे उधर भी होता है, बंगाल में भी आज होता है. मकर संक्रांति आज है बंगाल में भी.
ठीक है.
हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी. प्रभु जी, व्हाट इज कॉन्शियसनेस और व्हाट इज कॉन्शियसनेस? एंड जब हम कहते हैं कि ह्यूमन का कॉन्शियसनेस थोड़ा कवर्ड है
एनिमल्स में कॉन्शियसनेस इज कवर्ड मोर, प्लांट्स में उससे भी ज्यादा होता है,
Very
इससे
good.
उनमें सेंसिटिविटी नहीं होती है. So this, what is covering and what is consciousness?
See, consciousness is symptom of the presence of the soul. Consciousness matter में नहीं है, correct? Consciousness matter में artificial, वो artificially रहेगा. Consciousness matter नहीं है. Awareness that I exist, that is consciousness, है ना? And highest real consciousness means Krishna consciousness. But when spark touches fire, it glitters. My real consciousness is manifest when I become Krishna conscious. Till that time, compression, suppression, Maya is there. Okay? So when I become Krishna conscious, then that is the highest stage of consciousness. I feel bliss of happiness of existence. And International Society for
Krishna
Conscious.
Consciousness.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji, I
Prabhuji.
have a question. Prabhuji, when Krishna and Balram were there, at that time, their temples were there. Like we have seen when Rukmini was getting married, that time she went to Gauri temple. But we have Krishna temple were not there. I think Vishnu temples were there, might be.
No. This is from where you read. Krishna is always worshipped. See, it's not that Krishna was worshipped after his appearance. Right? Krishna is always worshipped. Krishna is there in the Shastra, no? He's always worshipped. Lord Rama, when he appeared, Lord Rama deity was in his home being worshipped.
Yeah, Kaushalya Mata was.
These kind of understanding you'll get from TV serials. If
No.
you read Shastra, you'll not have this.
No, Prabhuji, we read.
Rama worship Krishna from the before the creation itself. Correct?
But
From
Murti
where you
Puja
get these ideas?
existed. Murti
From where
Puja-
you get these ideas that Krishna temples came after his appearance? Krishna temples were there before also. From
Krishna
TV
is the
serials.
cause.
Murti
Krishna is
Puja
the
came
cause of
later,
all
no,
causes,
Prabhuji.
no, Prabhuji?
Like Murti Puja was.
Paurusham Veda. Bhagavatam says even from the beginning Krishna is worshipped. Right? From the before even the dawn of creation, Krishna is worshipped. Krishna is always worshipped in Vaikuntha. Krishna is always worshipped in heaven. And Krishna is also always worshipped on earth. Okay?
Yeah.
Is the primary source of all incarnations, no, Prabhuji?
मार्कंडेय ऋषि का स्टोरी है, उसने तो कृष्णा का पूजा बहुत पहले किया था. Little he got darshan of little Krishna at that time. ठीक है? So this is, don't go by this. So many, hear from Shastra, hear from Parampara, TV serial, all this, so many idiots speaking so many places, they gives us kind of understanding. Lord Rama worshipped before Lord Krishna. They speak like that.
No, Prabhuji. Rukmini Patra we read or read, no, Prabhuji.
No,
In that she.
Kshatriyas, see, Brahmanas always worship Vishnu Tattva. Kshatriyas sometimes worship Shiva and Durga. Therefore, that temple was there. Not that Krishna temple was not there. Partial hearing. These analysis, be careful. Therefore, if you are speaking like this, means you are hearing wrong places. Be careful. From where you got this idea first? Some idiot has given and you were listening.
No, Prabhuji. We were reading Rukmini Patra in Bhagavad Gita.
No, please, just, are you joined any courses or you have just landed in the class?
No, Prabhuji. I was reading Rukmini Patra on Tuesday because we have been to.
Just answer the question. Are you in any course?
I am in course, Prabhuji. I am in the 4th level.
Yeah, then, so where you get these ideas? You are making an analysis by your own, just because Rukmini went to Durga temple, so that means there was no Krishna temple that time. Why are you making such analysis? Prabhupada says very clearly in Krishna book, because they are Kshatriyas were sometimes having Devi Devata temples, correct? Brahmanas, they are free from material desires. Brahmana will generally worship Vishnu. Kshatriyas and Vaishyas will worship Devi Devatas, and Shudras all this Chandi Homa and all this thing. Take it.
Prabhu Darshan.
Bhagavad Gita also very clear discussion is given, no? Correct?
Krishna is the cause of all causes, no, Prabhuji?
Huh?
Krishna is the cause of all causes, no?
Yeah. ठीक है, चलो. Okay, so don't make this analysis. Krishna temples are not existing.
प्रभु जी हरे कृष्णा पर बोलते हैं ना, जैसे ये माता जी उस हिसाब से माता प्रभु जी पूछ रहे हैं कि सतयुग में जैसे सेकंड वाला जो होता है उसमें यज्ञ होते हैं और फर्स्ट में ध्यान के द्वारा हम लोग कर सकते हैं। तो इसी तरह शायद माता जी ये पूछ रहे हैं कि द्वापर युग में विग्रहों की पूजा होती थी, शायद उस कंसर्न में पूछ रही है माता जी।
No. Our analysis was some analysis कि पहले कृष्णा के टेम्पल नहीं थे, विष्णु के ज्यादा थे, बाद में शुरू हुए, ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है। कृष्णा इज ऑलवेज वर्शिप्ड फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग ऑफ क्रिएशन। कृष्णा इज वर्शिप्ड।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा।
प्रभु दर्शन हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे राम
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्णा
कृष्णा हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम हरे 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 हरे
हरे
कृष्णा हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे राम कृष्णा राम हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे